All right, find a comfortable seat. Feel free to grab supports for how you're sitting. And for today's class, it's good to have a block or something like it, like a stack of books or maybe a small chair can be very helpful for today. But you don't need it yet, so you can place it to the side for now. Allow your spine to be nice and tall. Close your eyes. And just take a few breaths first. You don't need to change anything yet. You're just tuning in to yourself, to your body. Maybe feel your spine becoming a little bit longer. And softening your hips even more, as if you're allowing your whole lower body to relax more. Slow deep breaths in and out through the nose to the belly. And if it helps you, you can place one hand on your low belly to really feel the breath moving. Once you're settled into this moment, into this pose, start to feel how your breath helps to lengthen your spine with every inhale, your crown reaching towards the sky. And with every exhale, soften your shoulders and slightly pull them backwards. Inhales, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Even in the face, just letting everything go a little bit. Make your breath a little bit slower if you can. You don't have to force it too much. A little bit deeper as well. Trying to breathe not only into the belly now, but also into the chest cavity and even to the tops of your lungs. When you create more space to breathe, you automatically also can take a little bit more time. So those kind of go hand in hand. Whatever was bothering you today or this past week or even this past month, imagine it melting off your shoulders. So that you can start this hour for yourself, just focusing on you, letting any worries go. This is like a self-massage. You get to decide if it feels good, if it's enough for you, or if you want to step it up or maybe tone it down so that it's perfect for your body in this moment. So you're in charge. I'm just helping you guide what you're doing or maybe what you're not doing. One more slow deep breath. And then bring your palms together in front of your heart. Keep your eyes closed. We'll open class with one Om. If you want to join in, please do. Or if you prefer to listen, you can also do that. Take a deep inhale. Bow your head to your hands in gratitude towards your own body and yourself for taking this time. When you're ready, slowly lift your head, blink your eyes open, And then reach your arms out sideways first. Inhale, make yourself really tall, just as almost every class. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Pressing the palms together, shoulders down and back. Again, inhale, widen up. It's okay if you need to yawn. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down. And then slowly move your shoulders a few times. I didn't tell you guys yet, but if you're not seeing just me yet, you can click on the little 3 dots to make me big if you haven't done that yet, if you prefer. You don't have to, but let's move into hands and knees. So if you want to grab a little pillow for your knees, you can. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. I'll just start with a few cat-cows, very basic, rounding the spine on the exhale and hollowing the spine on the inhale. And if this doesn't feel nice for you on the knees, you can always do this sitting down on a chair. So this class is going to be very inclusive. Pull your shoulders back as you're hollowing and push your arms into the floor as you're rounding. One more time on each side. Slowly come back to center. Curl your toes up, walk your knees back slightly and come up to downward facing dog. If you have socks on, you might want to take them off so you don't fall over. And then start to walk out your legs. So pedaling the feet, one heel towards the floor and then the other. Allowing the feet and the calf muscles to get used to this pose. This might be our only downward facing dog of this class. So if you really like downward facing dog, enjoy it extra. Allow both of your heels to push into the floor and then bend your knees slightly. Oh, and the heels don't actually have to touch the floor. They're going towards the floor. And lift your hips up and back. So you're really feeling the weight into your legs, the stretch in the back of your legs, and your arms are strong, pushing down into the floor. If you easily have a hollow back, try and imagine that I'm coming over and I'm poking your ribs to slightly go in. So they're not hanging out too low. They're actually in like a corset. Slow, deep breaths. And then come high onto your toes. Look towards your hands and start to walk your feet towards your hands. Whew. The closer you get to your hands, the more you might feel the backs of your legs and your spine. You can bend your knees a little bit, feet hips distance. Let your arms dangle or maybe grab opposite elbows. And also let your head dangle. Maybe shaking no or yes. And leaning your weight a little bit more towards your toes, a little bit more forward. So you feel even more of that stretch. I like to sway my whole spine here, like it's a little swing for my head, only going sideways, left and right. Come back to center. Place your hands on your shins. And then inhale, halfway lift. Make your spine really long. We're also not gonna do this one more than this once. So you try and really feel your hamstring stretching. Stick your butt back and your chest forward, like you're almost doing a cat pose. Mickey is here to show us how to do a cat pose. Very attention grabbing today. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. And don't forget to breathe. Whew. From here, place one hand. I like to use the block so you're not putting it on the floor. You can also use a chair if you have it, so it's not too low. On the floor itself is a little bit too low for most people. And then as you keep your right hand on the block, we're going to open the left hand to the sky to create a twist in your spine. Whew. Try and focus on moving from the spine, and the arm is just following the lead of the shoulder. So it's not so much about the hand going up, but the shoulder, left shoulder opening. Whew, really big twist. Don't forget to breathe. From here, inhale, maybe even looking up if that's okay for your neck. Exhale, bring the arm back down, switch sides. So left hand is on your block or on your chair, and you're slowly going to open the right side, reaching it up to the sky, pulling your right shoulder backwards, and your left shoulder away from your ear, so it's not collapsing. Reaching your right hand towards the side or even the ceiling if you can twist that far. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, look up even if you can. Hand down on the exhale. Bend your knees, slowly uncurl the spine, coming all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Finding a moment in your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Feet are hips distance. Heels are strong into the floor and your toes are stretched out. Knees are slightly bent. Core is engaged. So you're tucking your tailbone a little bit. Shoulders back and down. And you're again reaching your crown up to the sky while you're releasing your shoulders down. Close your eyes and find your breath again. Slow and deep. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Open your eyes. And we'll just prepare for one of the poses that's going to come. So I'm going to turn my back to you. Sounds a little bit mean, but it's not. Either make fists and bring your fists together behind your back, so they're really pushing together, or grab your forearms if you can reach, or if you feel super flexible today, bring the palms of your hand together behind your back. So now you're in Namaste, the prayer pose, but only behind your back. Not everyone likes to do this, so choose your options. I'll go for the wrists today. Make sure you're standing strong and then check with your core, because usually we let the belly go a little bit. So engage it again. Push your arms into your back and push your back and your belly into your arms. So there's a little bit of a power struggle going on. Not the most positive word, but there's some tension. Keep pulling your shoulders down and back. And whichever one you're doing, keep pushing the hands towards each other, keep pushing the hands towards the spine, and pull the shoulders back and engage the core. Should be a pretty nice stretch on the shoulders, maybe also on the wrists if you're doing the full expression of the hand mudras. You don't have to know what that means. It's just another word for hand shapes. Yoga for the hands. And now see what happens if you lean back a little bit. So now your spine is going to become a little bit hollow. So it might feel a little bit easier, like you're melting your back around your arms. And we're going to do the opposite. So we're pulling our belly in and we're rounding, but not forward and down like we did before, but just rounding. And that might feel quite hard because the arms are pushing, so the shoulders might stretch a little bit more. Again, the same thing. Inhale, hollow. Exhale, round. Like a standing cat-cow almost. One more time. Inhale, hollow. Exhale, round. Maybe bringing your chin to your chest. And then slowly release the arms, lift your head back up. And just take a moment to release them. Especially if you do the full thing, it can feel quite intense on the wrists. So if you did that, give them a little twist. All right, like we're flexing. So this is going to be part of our flow in a moment, but we're going to start with something else. The block can be sideways for a moment. Stand strong in your Tadasana, engage your core. I'm just going to make sure I can see the time. Spread your toes out because there's going to be some balance happening. And if you feel really wobbly today, be near a wall or a chair or something that can help you so you have a little support and you don't have the fear so much of falling over. Try and keep everything in the same direction. Bring your hands together in front of your heart while we're going to lift up the left knee and the arms. So inhale, left knee up, all arms up. Stay here, exhale, pull your shoulders back and check that you're not leaning backwards or forwards. Your spine is straight. It's okay to wobble on your standing leg. It's kind of good to keep your knee slightly bent. And your ankle can do a little wobble dance. Or even fall over all the way. That's okay too. Come back into it. There we go. Inhale, lift your knee a little bit more. Exhale, extend your leg out and push your arms forward. Like you're kicking something away. Karate Kid. And then bring the leg back down. Woo! Shake it out for a moment. That will get pretty intense on the leg muscles. So it's okay if you feel them. Also, if you feel them tomorrow. Hands together in front of your heart. Let's do the other side. So focus on your left foot for now. Spread the toes. Make sure you're standing strong. Bend your knees slightly. And then inhale, lift your right knee up. Lift your arms up. Exhale, stay here. Feel your shoulders away from your ears. Keep lifting your knee. Keep your core engaged so you're in the center of the pose and you're wobbling away. It's normal. Breathe. Inhale, lift your knee even more. Exhale, push your leg and your arms out. Karate kick forward. And then bring the leg down, the arms down. Take a moment to shake it out. All right, let's add something in. Standing strong, Tadasana. Focus on your right foot, spread your toes, make sure you're balanced. And then inhale, lift your knee and your arms. Exhale, engage your core, shoulders down. Inhale, push your leg away and your arms away. Exhale, bring the leg down. So this is going to be a little flow. Other side, lift your right knee up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, shoulders down. Engage your core. Inhale, extend. Forward. Exhale, down. Is that okay? Are we catching on? Show me a thumbs up. Yes. Okay, good. We'll add as we go. And let's do the pose first separately because this is officially a Hatha class. We'll build it up slowly. So keep your core strong. Hover your left foot off the floor. So literally nothing changes in your pose except the left hip maybe comes up a little bit and the leg pulls into the hip. See how it's floating? Nothing there. Yeah? Try and keep your balance with it. Keep your core. Either bring your arms out sideways. I can't do all the way because I have a wall, but if you can do all the way here. Or you can do the cactus arms if you also don't have much space. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, start to tilt your chest forward and your left leg back and up. This is called a airplane pose. Keep your chest opening forward and your heel lifting. Yes. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the foot back down. Step back into Tadasana. Find your balance, your core. Hover your right foot up. So it's just above the floor. You might already start to wobble on your left foot. That's okay. Keep your core engaged. Lift your arms out sideways or in your cactus position. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, start to tilt. Try and keep your chest up so you're looking forward. You're not looking to the floor. Core is engaged and your heel is out and up. Your right leg. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back down. Shake it out. Good, we'll put that together. And the breath that I did before is actually just different because I skipped a little bit in the beginning. So as we inhale, try and reach up and make a little back bend. As you exhale, round your spine, but not forward. Just to feel how that works. So you're just rounding, like you're bowing, but you're still standing. Does that make sense? Yeah, that looks good. Come back up. Keep that flow in mind for in a moment. Legs strong. Focus on your right foot so you can find the balance. As you inhale, lift your arms, lift your left knee. As you exhale, extend the legs forward. That makes more sense with the breath. As you inhale, lift the toes, lift the arms. As you exhale, start to tilt it all the way into that airplane pose. Inhale here, chest forward, leg back. Exhale, bring the foot back down, arms down. Switching sides right away. Inhale, lift your right knee and your arms. Exhale, kick it forward, karate kick. Inhale, lift your toes and your arms. Exhale, start to tilt into airplane. It's okay to wobble, it's okay to fall over. Inhale, stay here, lift your chest, lift your heel. Exhale, bring it down. Release your shoulders for a moment. Find your Tadasana again. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Feel the warmth that's hopefully starting to build in your body. The leg muscles are really big, so when we start to work them, your body gets heated up very quickly. Or maybe you get out of breath, like me. That's okay, it's normal. Slow, deep breaths. Open your eyes. Step your left foot back. Not too big of a step, but still it's quite a long way. And the foot in the back is 45 degrees. So it's pointing slightly forward and sideways. Your front foot is still pointing forward and you're bending your front knee. We're doing warrior one. Pull your belly in. So here it's very tempting to go into the hollow back. Pull it in and then reach your arms up. Remember, shoulders are not up, just the hands. Maybe bend your knee a little bit more. Maybe focus on the knife edge of your left foot. That's your pinky toe edge. Push it into the floor. And if you feel like you're super open, you can have your hands on your hips to twist them forward. If you like to keep them arms up, that's okay too. Check in with your body. Sometimes this pose can be really intense. It's officially like a beginner's pose, but it's really not, because there's a lot of twisting going on. If it hurts too much in your knee or in your hip or in your ankle, you can do the lunge version. So your back foot is on the toes. Sometimes that feels nicer, less intense. As you inhale, try and open your heart here a little bit, like we did in the beginning. Bring your hands to your heart and round your spine without moving forward too much. Just a pleasant bow to someone. Whew. Once you do that, you might feel it more in your hip stretching. Come back to center. And then let's just step forward for now. We're going to put it all together, but not now. Crack your toes if you want to. And then step your right foot back. Choose your option. Maybe you're keeping the heel up if that feels better for your leg, or spin the heel down in a 45-degree angle. Hips are going forward as much as possible. Bend your left knee and your left foot is pointing straight forward. Engage your core. Hands on hips or arms up. Find your breath. Inhale, look up, reach up, maybe leaning back a little bit, opening your heart. Exhale, hands to your heart and round your spine like you're doing a pleasant bow. Come back to neutral. Step it forward. Whew. Shake it out. Surprise, we're gonna put it all together. We have maybe one more pose coming in after this one, and that's gonna make it really fun. I'm hearing a noise, but it might be my cat. Okay, I thought it was coming from one of you, but it seems okay. So stand strong, focus on your right foot. That's gonna carry your weight. Inhale, lift your left knee and your arms. Circle the arms to your chest and then push out and exhale as you kick the leg out. I imagine my hands have little threads on the toes and they lift it up as you lift your arms back up. And then you switch it into airplane pose. So you're tilting all the way forward. Stay here. Inhale, extend your leg out. Now slowly bend your right leg and step your left foot to the floor to come up into warrior one. There you are, put together. Take a breath here. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, hands to the heart, round. Cordial bow. I'm making up new words with every round. Come back to center, inhale. And then step it forward. Switching sides right away. So find your balance on your left foot. Inhale, lift your arms and your right knee. Circle your arms to your chest. Exhale, kick your leg out and push your arms out. As you inhale, pull the ropes on your toes. Exhale, tilt it all the way into airplane. Inhale here, lift your chest, lift your heel. Bend your standing leg slowly and step the foot back for warrior one or the lunge version if that felt better for you. Arms up. Take a breath here. Feel your hips, feel your knee, your shoulders. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bow it slightly forward. Feel your right hip. Inhale, back to neutral. And then step it forward. Shake it out. How are you doing? You still keeping up with me? Okay, take a moment to breathe. It was definitely a cat scratching on the window, wanting to come inside. Sorry for being distracted. All right, so I actually lied. It was not the last dog that we were going to do today, but you will see how that works. One pose I want to prepare before we add it in to our flow is, if you want to come into downward facing dog, let's go into it from there. So what we'll do is lift your left leg up from down dog, kick all your plants. Exhale, step your left foot forward, but not all the way in between your hands, just a little bit forward, close to your hands. And then lift your right leg up, standing split. Imagine your forehead going towards your shin, and you can use your block here if you want to help you reach the floor a little bit better, or your chair or whatever you were using. Try and really kick your right leg back now, like you're doing a karate kick again, and lift the heel up without opening the hip. Whew, it's pretty intense for the legs. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, step the foot down, forward fold. Take a breath here. Allow your spine to chill. Bend your knees, place your hands, step it back, downward facing dog for the other side. Ready? Lift your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And fold yourself forward towards your shin bone. Maybe use your block. Lift your left leg and kick the left heel back. Whew. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the left foot down. Forward fold. Bend your knees, uncurl the spine slowly. Like we did before, inhale, reach the arms up, back bend slightly. Exhale, hands to your heart, bow. Come back to neutral. Whew. Let's see. Yes, we have time. So, this might not be what you expect. If you end up only hearing me, that's okay. Don't get discouraged. Hands together in front of your heart. Stand strong. Same beginning. Inhale, left leg and arms. Exhale, kick the leg out. Push it out. Pull the threads on your toes. Inhale, lift your leg even a little bit more. Exhale, tilt it all the way into airplane. Inhale here, open your heart forward. Bend your standing leg, slowly step your left foot back. Warrior one. Inhale. Open your arms, your heart up straight away. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bow. Engage your core. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Here we go. This is a transition we haven't done before. Twist your toes to the left. So now you might not be facing me. That's okay. Fold forward, wide-legged forward fold. All the way as far down as feels good to you. Take a breath here, maybe sway your hips. Maybe you want to even bend one knee and then the other so you can stretch the inner sides of your legs. Always feels nice. At least in my body. All right, come back to center. Place your right hand on the floor or on a block in a wide-legged position. Sometimes the floor is a little bit closer, so you might be able to touch it now if you weren't before. So right hand is on the floor. We're gonna open the left arm into a twist. Reaching the left arm all the way up. Maybe even looking at it with our right eye. Inhale, reaching even more. You might feel this in your right inner leg. Exhale, reach your left arm to your left foot. Reach your right arm also to your left foot, so to the back of the mat. Twist your toes and your heels and step back into downward facing dog, facing the back of the mat. Nice. Take a breath here. Inhale, lift your left leg. Just like we did just now. Exhale, step your left foot forward, but not all the way. Lift your right leg up for standing split. Exhale, fold yourself in a little bit more. Forehead towards your shin. It's okay to fall over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot down. We're going to curl all the way up and reaching the arms up. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hands to your heart. Focus on your left foot. Lift your right knee. Here we go. Inhale, other side. Exhale, extend your leg out forward. Back is the new forward. Inhale, lift your leg even more. Exhale, tilt it all the way into airplane. You got this. Don't be discouraged by the weird view. My head is in a plant. Inhale here. Slowly step it back into warrior one. So the heel comes down, front knee is bent. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Open your heart right away. And then exhale, hands to the heart. round the spine. From here, straighten your left leg. Turn your toes back to the same side that we were before. Wide-legged forward fold. Allow your head to hang down. Take a moment, do what feels nice to you. Maybe swaying the head or the chest. Maybe bending the knees one by one. Find your breath again. And then place your left hand down, maybe on the floor, maybe on your support thingy. Open your right arm up to the sky. Whoo, twist it. Inhale, look all the way up. Exhale, reach your right arm to your right foot. Reach your left arm to your right foot. And twist the toes or the heels and step it back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Whoops. Exhale, step the foot forward, but not all the way. Find your standing split. Lift your left leg, forehead towards your shin. One breath here. Lift your left leg as much as you can. Work those hamstrings and your butt. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring the left leg down. Forward fold. Come all the way up. One more time. Arms up. Back bend slightly. Exhale, round your spine, round your spine and bow. Come back to neutral, inhale. Stand for a moment in Tadasana. So release your arms, maybe reset your feet if that feels nicer. Close your eyes, soften your face. Check in with your body. Can you feel the power that you possess in your legs, in your core? Super strong and supported and balanced. Even if you wobble and fall over all the time, that's your muscles learning. Take a deep inhale. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Bring your chin to your chest. So we're gonna roll forward, but slightly different than normal. So you're gonna start at the top of your spine and then slowly allow your shoulders to come forward, rolling down to the middle of the spine. Keep your knees bent if you need to, all the way down to the low back until you're back in a forward fold. Bend your knees and come to a seated position. So let your butt come to the floor. There we go. Shall we do it? We're gonna do it. I don't really like this, but it's good for us. Hands underneath your knees. Tilt your weight a little bit backwards. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Core engaged. Start to lift your toes up. So you're a little boat pose. If you can lift the legs up a little bit higher. Not all the way up, it doesn't have to be super fancy, just as knee high maybe. And if you feel strong today, you can release the knees. And if you do core exercises, if you do crunches every day, this might be super easy. I'm not one of those people, so this is not fun or easy. Keep your core engaged. Keep your spine long and imagine your chest going up a little bit so you're not rounding too much. You're not a chill boat. You're a very beautiful, big boat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, grab your knees, come back to a seated position. Was that easy for you guys? Boat pose? This is me in this pose. Thumbs down. All right, but we made it. Come to, what do we want to do? We kind of want to do the hips a little bit, so place your feet together. Let your knees fall out to the sides. And it doesn't have to be super close to you. Remember, you can always move your feet a little bit away from you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, slowly start to fold forward, rounding your spine, allowing your head to hang, chin to chest. If your arms are in the way, you can let them rest somewhere, maybe forward with the palms facing up. Feeling into the back of your body, especially the rib cage. Because in poses like this, you kind of want to activate the back rib area. We don't often focus on that, but there is space there to breathe. So see if you can focus on it and maybe find it. The feeling of the back ribs expanding, creating extra space for you to breathe. Slow, deep breaths. If your neck is sore, you can always support your head with arms or hands or pillows. One more breath here. And then slowly come back up. Place your hands behind you, bring your knees up, place your feet wide for some windscreen wipers, letting both knees fall to one side, and then the other, a few times. And then if you have extra layers and it's cold where you are, you can grab them and put them on. I have my fluffy socks. If you have a blanket or an eye pillow or something, you can also grab those and then come lie on your back, pulling your knees into your chest. So not all the way with blankets just yet, but have them close. Swaying a little bit from left to right to really massage your low back. Let's end with one more twist. So open your left arm to the left, making sure there are no blocks in the way, and then let your knees fall to the right, creating a soft twist in the spine, and also a stretch in your left pecs, your chest muscles, your left side body, and maybe even your left hip, depending on your body today. If you can, also look over to the left. Keep that left shoulder on the floor. So your shoulder is more important than your knees going to the floor. And if it feels too intense, you can always pop your block underneath your knees or your book or whatever pillow you might have nearby so that the shoulder can stay on the floor. Slow, deep breaths. And then come back to center. Bring your knees back into your chest. Open your right arm to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. Find the version that works for you today. Push your right shoulder on the floor. Look over your right hand. Find your breath. Close your eyes. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to center. Pull your knees in one last time. And then extend your legs out all the way down. If you have a blanket, you can put it over you. If you have an eye pillow, this is the moment to put it on your eyeballs to help them soften. Allow your arms, if you hear any weird noises, my cats are running around. Sorry about the sound effects. Allow your arms to melt into the floor a little bit away from your hips if you can. Feel your shoulders softening and pull them slightly underneath you. Feel your hips becoming a little bit more heavy as you're allowing them to relax again. And especially all the muscles in your legs, the big upper leg muscles, the stabilizing smaller muscles, calf muscles, and the ankle muscles. And even all the muscles in your toes and your feet, and the tendons and whatever else keeps your feet together. Allow them to soften. We've put them through quite a little sequence, a challenge. So now they also get to rest. Focus on your breath. Feel your belly moving, your chest moving. Imagine every exhale bringing even more softness, even more surrender into your physical body. Giving permission even to the small muscles in your face to soften. You don't have to have an expression anymore. It can all melt away. Feeling how the calmness comes over you like a blanket. You might feel some tingling, leftover sensations from all the activity that we've done. Check in with any tension that you might still feel. Maybe you're clenching your jaw. Maybe your ankles are not in the position they want to be. Feel free to adjust. Where can you let go even more? Relaxing so much in the muscles that you might feel like you're becoming one with your yoga mat or with your carpet or floor. Letting go so much that that you're fully chill. You're fully soft. Almost like only a pet, cat or a dog can do. Surrendering fully into the chillness of having nothing to do all day and still sleeping all the time. We also deserve that time to rest, to chill, to just enjoy being. Wherever your thoughts go, keep bringing them back to your body, to your breath. Where can you surrender even more? Slow, deep breaths. Still fully surrendered. Make your next breath a little bit deeper. Slowly start to wiggle your toes first, and then your fingers to slowly wake your body back up. Bring your legs together, make yourself really long, stretch out as you inhale, tense up all your muscles. Release everything as you exhale. Then slowly bring one knee into your chest and then the other, rolling onto your side. Keep your eyes closed still. Rest your head on an arm or a hand or a pillow. Giving yourself a moment longer to enjoy the softness, the relaxation. Again, just like a pet, slowly waking up from a slumber, stretching ourselves out, yawning maybe, and taking the time to wake back up. Keep your eyes closed, come up to a seated position. Make yourself comfortable, keep your spine nice and long. Inhale Lengthen even more, crown to the sky. Exhale, shoulders soft, face soft. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. We'll close today with one Om. Please feel free to join in if you want, or just listen. Take a deep inhale. Bow your head to your hands. Inhale one more time, really deep. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Namaste. Take your time to slowly lift your head, blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope it felt good in your body, and I hope to see you in class soon again.